Hello. This is my video log of October 28th, 9:20 in the morning. Monday. I think I got up at 8. I don't know, I was just sitting here smoking weed. Like a coffee. Just hanging out. I feel like my arms feel tired. Man, I could ride my bike today, but I still have a edema. But it's a little bit better than yesterday. Yeah. Still on that side too. So anyways, I'm not gonna ride. I'm watching a video of Jay Leno. Crashed his Mira, but then got picked up by a dude in a Countach. Yeah, I'm kind of like, I just got my coffee. I have to go into the Humane Society today because my ferret got picked up. It was the second time my ferrets escaped and got picked up and taken to the Humane Society. My ferret, once I caught him, a couple times I caught him up here on the deck. But what happened was, yeah, I think what happened was I put the wheel here. I've seen him climbing around on this. I did see him. But I think what I did was I put the wheel here and he climbed and he hopped. And once he got here, he got up here. And then he fell all the way down there. While he was playing around in the dirt. Yeah, I saw him climbing on that. I didn't make a connection. So, I'm gonna put that chicken wire downstairs in the basement. I brought it up because I was going to, build like my cages and stuff, but I should bring the wire up when I actually build it, not like because I think I'm going too soon. God. And then I'm gonna make sure that wheel is somewhere else. I'll put that in the basement. I'm gonna clean that whole area up behind there and not have any storage. And then I think I'm even gonna take the tools off, just to be double sure. In case they can climb up those, hang the tools like on somewhere else. And yeah, because I was thinking about putting using that chicken wire to put over the entire deck. I even fixed stuff to attach it to. I even fixed the permanent ones on the top and figured out places and put zip ties on the bottom, so all I have to do is cut the right size and put it over. But I was gonna put it on and then take a picture of it, and then take it off and then send the picture into the HOA or whatever and see if I'm allowed to do that, because I'd be the only person. And then that would mean that the ferrets could never escape and the birds could get out there, but it would be ugly. And it's better to just make sure that cabinet is like clear, so the ferret can't jump up there. Like, God, it was so stupid in retrospect that I was watching that guy run around on it and I didn't make the connection, and I saw him up there once. The ferret that got away this time was a different one. Before it was Frizzle. This one it was Frazzle. I hope he's okay. Forgot to ask him that. But they said that they had him since the 17th, which was 10 days. I'm like, what? That much time went by before I realized my ferret was gone? That's crazy. And I think that was confusing them. I'm going to go in there with my mom. And I'm going to show them a video of my whole, of my ferret setup in here. Because that's kind of how, like the ferrets live their own lives, They live their lives, I live my life. I don't, like, keep them in a cage and then let them out of the cage, like, once a day or whatever, like normal people do. So, my ferrets live a great life. So anyways, it's going to be so expensive because they charge all this money per day to keep them. Then they're going to make me get all of these shots for both of them because I think they're overdue. And then maybe even like treatment if he broke his leg. Anyway, if he fell over there on the rocks, you know, he could have died. It's like, this is serious. So yeah, I guess now I know. God, I just didn't think he could jump over, you know, like. But as they get older, they like level up, you know. And then they get something in their head. They're like people, you know. They get an idea in their head, and then they figure out a way to do it, you know. So you have to make it impossible. I've seen videos of some of them jumping, you know. And yeah, I need to expect that mine could jump like that. So anyways. So, okay, yeah, so yesterday, like in the morning, I got my pulley set, and so I watched this one video from the company. Maybe I could show it now. I can't remember what it's called. Pulley Robotox. Pulley weight lift. Yeah, I can't remember the name of the company. It was a Chinese, I think, but yeah, it was only like a minute long or something, and this girl did like, it was one of those demo videos, did like 15 exercises. I was like, oh my god. So I went and did a bunch. I was on there maybe an hour and a half at least or something, I don't know, but I was using less weight than you do at the gym, but like I was working out, dude. It was like rough to get the 3 sets of 10. Yo, just a second. Okay, so this is what I did. All the way down. So, cable flat bar tricep extension, 45 pounds, 3 sets of 10. So that's standing up. And so that means that it's giving 90 pounds of force. So if I use 2 plates, which I did on the pull down, that's 90 pounds each side, so 180. So like that's the same as me lifting weights. I mean doing pull-ups on it. It's a 180 pounder. I'm 184 and a half pounds. But I have 33.3% body fat. Cable roll. So the roll is the, it came with 2 attachments. The flat bar, which was like a foot and a half long. And then the rope with the nods on the end. That's a really good one. Oh, I called it rope. Tricep extension, 45 pounds, 3 sets of 10. So I did 3 sets of 10 extending triceps extension with the flat one, and then right after that the rope. So it was like 6 sets. Cable lat pull down, 90 pounds, 3 sets of 10. Flat sitting tricep extension, 45 pounds, 3 sets of 10. Rope tricep extension, 45 pounds, 3 sets of 10. Sitting rope tricep extension, 45 pounds, 3 sets of 10. Twist, hands down, 90 pounds, 3 sets of 10. I didn't say rope. Rope. Yeah, it was one of the ones I learned. You grab the rope, you know, you grab both of the ropes, or both ends of the rope. So you're grabbing, so you have both of the nods on your other hand, on your hand. And then you have your inside hand, You do 3 sets of 10 with your hand like that, and then 3 sets of 10 like that. And it's about equally difficult, but and it's the twist, you know, where you do your whole body like that. Yeah, you can get some pretty good range on that. And dang, here. So hands down, hands up, 90 pounds. Cable crossovers, hands down, 20 pounds, 3 sets of 10. Huh. And then hands up, 3 sets of 10, 20. So that was just with one hand. I need to write, because that's why it was only 20 pounds. And I did it sitting. Standing tricep extension. I mean, then after that, sitting straight arm lat pull down, 90 pounds, 3 sets of 10. And then standing tricep extension, 20 pounds, 3 sets of 10. Sitting tricep extension, 20 pounds, 3 sets of 10. Standing overhead tricep extension, 20 pounds, 3 sets of 10. You know, so the tricep extension like that. And then you turn around and you do it like that. Dumbbell press. Yeah, so then I came out here and I was like, oh man, I should do some of my chest. I was like, my chest wasn't done. So I did 25 pounds, 3 sets of 10, but that was like really slow and deliberate. Like I was actually stronger than that. I could have done it with more weight, but I felt like I was exhausted. But then because I had dumbbells there, I was like, dumbbell curl, 3 sets of 10. It's like, and then I was like, yeah, you dumbass. Like in fact, I should have, you know, there's certain things that you need to do routinely. Like I got out of my bed, I want to do like row 2K all the time, like in between things, because it's only like 10 minutes for me right now. And so yeah, so I, like when I get up to row 10 minutes or whatever, I have a coffee, row 10 minutes. But it's the same thing with dumbbells, you know, like, it's like you can tell the guys who have buff dumbbells on YouTube and the ones who don't, you know, some dudes even have like veins and stuff. But it's like the dumbbells are all over. Like if the dumbbell's right there, why not just kneel down and do 3 sets of 10? It only takes a couple of minutes, you know. And so yeah, I was thinking to myself, dang, I should do more of that. But that's what I did yesterday. I don't know how many accumulative it was. I'll do it when I upload the video. What I do is I like, you know, that's my notes program. So you just ask it to select it. So you just go and select the whole thing like that, and then you copy it and just hit the copy. And so now all I have to do is when I upload it on YouTube, I just go to the comments or whatever, the description, and I go right click paste, and it pastes this, and then I can tweak it, you know, I can figure out how much I lifted. But yeah, man, that was my first day with the pulley, and I really like it. I'm like thinking to myself, why did I never get a pulley before? Ow! Well, I only installed this pull-up bar like last week. But here's the pulley system. There's with the flat bar, and that's with 45 pounds. And so I just store these here, and there's the rope. And so I can rest those there, or rest them on a chair, and I can sit down on my butt and pull them down. So it's attached through the whole door. Yeah, so I don't know, maybe I should have put like a bar between it, but it's on metal. So ChatGPT said it should hold, I described what it was, said it should hold 300 to 400 pounds. But when I do a lot of the pulls, I pull it like directly in, and so it kind of pushes the big part of the metal that big plate, you know, that goes on the door, and so it doesn't even really hurt anything. So anyway, I hope that lasts a long time. It could hurt if it falls. I make sure that my head's never under it, under the weight. When I was doing the abs, I was trying ab crunches, but I decided that there's way better ways to do abs than ab crunches on that. Sometimes it's fun to do ab crunches on the ones at the gym. But yeah, so then I stretched for like an hour and a half or something. I had a pretty good stretch session after that. I wanted to do all, it was 2 hours. I wanted to do all of my stretches. I think it was 2 hours. I wanted to do all of my stretches, including the shoulder lat one, which I do for 5 minutes each side on my, I'm holding on to my, my barbell on the rack. And, oh, and another thing I want to do today is, paint, for barefoot, paint exactly where to put my feet for squatting, because, with that pulley, and I'll do a demo. I didn't film myself work out, but I will next time. I can hold on to the flat bar, and it'll help me squat all the way down. And then I can squat up, and I can squat down and up, like without weight, just from the bar helping me, and figure out, like, help it as a stretch, and yeah, practice that. So I wanted to paint, like, yeah, just to practice form on the floor today on that. But there was something else. Anyway, yeah, so then I stretched, and then I was like, okay, cool, let's do the swimming on the swimmer. But I looked at the time, it was like 6:09 or something. It was like, oh my God, I can't remember exactly, but I was like, oh my shit. I spent all day long, you know, watching, well, yeah, and I did watch a couple tutorials of these other guys with the resistance bands, because I have those, and I think some, yeah, attachments, and then I ordered a couple more attachments for the cable, and some cable tutorial videos, and I think maybe I smoked some weed too, but sitting around, but the day got gobbled up from lifting weights. I think the weights was like 2 hours, the stretching 2 hours maybe, I don't know, but I started swimming, and I swam my ass off for 2K, I think it was, and then I stopped because I wanted to get high, because I got weed the other day, because I had cash. Yeah, this has to be the last time I smoke weed, because I get really bad asthma still, and I'm running out of my Advair, and I don't know how much more is on my new plan. Like, that's what I got in my old plan, but anyway, but yeah, I have to get rid of the asthma before I can actually go full force. I want to do like fitness tests, you know, like the 2K row test. I can't even think about doing stuff like that until I'm done with the asthma, but the asthma only is done if I quit weed for like a month, you know, so. But I mean, I got this also because, like, I was high when I did the lifting on that for the first time. It was trippy as hell. I think it's so cool. I wanted my mom to come over and look at it. She's going to come over today. She's actually going to go to the vet with me. So yeah, but then I went back and went again, but then I had to stop for a little bit to plug up my computer. I never plugged my computer. So I plugged my computer there for the first time. Oh, and right now I'm going to go and look and get the right cable. I still don't have to look if there's long enough cables to get to right under the swim machine where I use it. But I swam all the way up until 10 o'clock, as late as I can, regulation. And my, you know, neighbors haven't banged on my door or left a note on my door yet. Oh shit, I think something may have come in the mail last night. Damn it, I need to go and look. I ordered some more like of the hook that where you can do the pull-ups like this, and then man, a lot of exercise stuff. The blocks, lifting block, squatting blocks to put my feet on. I already have lifting shoes, so and then exercise whatever. Oh, a cushion for my rowing. I tried to row 10K the other day and I couldn't because my butt is so flat, like all the muscle went away, that I couldn't. It was too painful to sit there. So yeah, I got the cushion, and maybe that'll fix it. But that's one reason why I quit working on my website. My butt was getting too sore from sitting on the chair. But I was like, my arms, I was on level 7 the whole time swimming, and my arms, my left arm was weaker than my right arm. I think yesterday, day before yesterday, my right arm was weaker, but yeah, doing, pushing down the lats, you know, I did like straight up tricep and lat before that for like 2 hours, but then I stretched, which kind of made me feel like I helped like recover or get ready for it. But toward the end, I started to have some strength. You know, sometimes I get strength, and then I realized maybe my form isn't the best. Because when I get excited and I forget about form, instead of doing it like this, I do it more like this. You know, but like you can tell, like in the Olympics when they do the swimmer thing, when they're like their form goes to shit toward the end too. But it looks like, but anyway, yeah, I mean, there's some times where it seems like I have power, but so I didn't quite do 10, but I almost did 10K, I think. I did, let's see here, so yeah, I did 1906 and 47:20, and then I came back and I did 78:20 in 3:06, so I don't know what pace that is, but so 7,820 plus 1,906. 7,820 plus 1,906.
The answer is 9,726.
I thought it was more than that. Alright, so I ended up swimming 9,726, so, because I got started too late. But I would have done 10K, no problem. I was still going. I was like, in fact, I was thinking to myself when I stopped, I was like, tomorrow let's do 20K. So, but yeah, next time I go swimming, I want to go for 20K, only not lift weights beforehand. Get started early so I have the time, because it'll take me like 8 hours, because it takes me like 4 hours, and that's factoring in like breaks. I think it takes me like 4 hours to do 4K, I mean at 10K, so that's like an all-day thing. That's like riding 100 miles or something. So I'm going to, but I kind of had insomnia this morning. I was up like at 4 and stuff. Maybe I should have gotten up, but no. Because then I got back to sleep and got up at 8. But when I got up, dude, and I was walking around, I was like, oh, fuck. Like my shoulders and my triceps are like, oh. And I was like, oh, God, I don't want to have to swim today. Like, I feel like if I swam today, like, I'd be really weak, dude. I'd be like, like that, you know, but I can't, so I don't know, maybe I'll get on the swim thing and see, but maybe today the best thing to do is stretch and then do weightlifting. I can't ride or walk because of my knee edema, and I shouldn't row because of the knee edema either. because it's rowing is enough of a leg thing. I'm gonna figure out how to put on the straps for the rower. You know, I have to pick up my ferret. Hopefully they won't keep me there for too long. But God, that's gonna hopefully it won't be too expensive. My mom's gonna go with me. But maybe I'll cut my my weed plant. It might be done. Have my mom look at it. See what she thinks. She's gonna be the one to turn it into weed butter, but or weed honey. You can make sweet weed honey with it. I don't know. I'm like, okay. But yeah, I could do weightlifting exercises on here that I don't interfere with all the other stuff that I've been doing. You know, I could do like practice deadlifting. That would be kind of bad on my knee to do it too much with the barbell, but I could do like dumbbell deadlifting and just some dumbbell stuff and stretch. And but yeah, today's like the closest thing to a rest day. I was watching Mike Israetel. See, this is like my first block where you go and then you're like, oh shit, I'm tired. But he's like, yeah, you should do no more than 6 days a week. And on that 7th day, it needs to be a full rest. Like no stretching, no nothing. And I'm like, oh yeah. So this would, I mean, I've done at least 6 days in a row. I can't remember, but yeah. My version of a rest day, I would at least stretch because I'm trying to be able to do the split so I can like kick. I want to be limber because being limber makes you strong, dude. And strong in lots of different ways, you know, and it's good mentally, but yeah, good balance and everything. And I want to be able to kick the head on that guy, but that guy's like, I think I could kick the head on that guy now, but it wouldn't be easy. And he's only like, he's at the shortest setting, so he's only at like 5'7" or something. And I saw a video, you know, you can kick people who are taller than you. I could get, if I was limber enough at 5'10", I could kick somebody 6'5". But you have to be limber, you know, and that just takes so much stretching. So that's what I would do all day, it's just stretching. So, yeah, I have to gather up the birth certificate papers and the vaccinations of my ferrets. And hopefully my other ferret will get up and out. Yeah. And otherwise I'll have to hunt him down before I go. And yeah, that's the prep I have to do to go to but then they open at 11. But I'll have to see if my mom's still gonna come because I don't want to wait too long. So anyways, that's what I'm up to today. Next time I go swimming, like maybe tomorrow, I feel like I'll be recovered for swimming before my edema will be fixed. It's still lumpy, so maybe I'll try to do 20K tomorrow or something. I don't know. All right, talk to you tomorrow.